He made a sound that could have been mistaken for a laugh, though Cordell heard it as pent-up fury. "May I ask why you are so afraid of Kalliowski?"
"Sometimes you meet someone you know is touched by evil. Kalliowski is such a man. We met when Topolin and I were working in St. Petersburg, where the Count made his money by cheating at the card tables. He was interested in us because of the magic. We didn't much like him, stayed out of his way, but he became obsessed with a friend of ours, a young dancer. In the end, in fear of her life, she ran away from him, and we went with her. The idea was that we would protect her, for we had seen what he was like when he didn't get what he wanted."
"What happened?"
"He followed us to France. He found us, and he killed her with his bare hands. I could do nothing to save her. After that, he disappeared. I first heard the name Kalliowski shortly after I met you, but I had no inkling that it was the same man. The Count was a mysterious figure who claimed to be on the verge of creating an automaton that could pass as a human. From all accounts, he was a man who would sell his soul to the devil to learn the secret of creating life."
"My dear friend," said Cordell, "it seems to me that you have unwittingly turned over a stone and found there a deadly creature."
"There is one other thing you should know,"
said Tattoo, and he pulled from his pocket the red necklace.
"Jan found this in Kalliowski's room."
He handed Cordell the thin red ribbon with 7 crimson garnets set into it like drops of blood. "If this were to be worn round the neck," said Cordell, examining it, "it would look as if your throat had been cut."
"Precisely,"
said Tattoo.
"The only people who have ever been found wearing such a thing, so I have been told, are dead. I'm sure that Kalliowski is in some way involved. This being found in his chamber proves it."
"Tattoo, my dear friend, what can I do to help?"
"I need to disappear. I can't take the boy with me. It'll be impossible. I want him out of the way for a while at least. Just a few months, that's all. Then he can come back."
"I'm sure my colleague in London, Henry Laxton, wouldn't mind looking after the boy until things are back to normal. Coincidentally, Laxton has some knowledge of Kalliowski," said Cordell, refilling Tattoo's glass. "Laxton has a French wife whose sister was married to the Marquis de Villeduval. Some years ago, when Mrs. Laxton's sister was killed in an accident, Laxton went to Normandy, to the chateau of the Villeduvals. It was very odd. The Marquis appeared to have no interest in his wife's death or in what would happen to their only daughter, Sido."
"We met the Marquis's daughter,"
said Tattoo.
"She helped us escape."
What small circles we all travel in. It was Kalliowski who stopped Henry Laxton from bringing Sido back to London to be brought up by his wife. And the Marquis didn't care one way or another, yet for some peculiar reason Kalliowski did. Cordell handed Tattoo an envelope. "Now, here is enough money to pay for your expenses."
"No, I don't need it."
"My dear friend, take it. I know the proprietor at the Hotel d'Angleterre, a Madame Saltaire. Now, you'll be safe there. I take it that boy has no passport."
"No."
"Then I will have to get that organized. You must stay in your room until you hear from me. By the way, how old is the boy?"
14. He's like a son to me. I love him as if he were my own flesh and blood."
Charles Cordell smiled. I will let Henry Laxton know to expect him." The two men shook hands.